Hello, everybody, and welcome to math. As we are getting started today, we are in our math book, so please take out your math book and a pencil and make sure you're turning to page 371. Here we are in chapter 7, and we're going to be in lesson 2. Today we're going to practice dividing by 3. So as we divide by 3, we're going to use the skills that we learned from chapter 6 about division and using the house to set up our division problem. So we're going to start on page 371 in Math in My World for example 1. Let's get started by actively reading. Make sure your pencil's moving like my pen on the screen. Max, Maria, and Tanny have 24 markers in all. So we have Max, Maria, and Tanny. So there's 3 people. They have 24 markers in all. Each person has the same number of markers. How many markers does each person have? So the question says, how many markers does each person have? So we're going to be looking for that with 3 groups out of 24 total. So our total goes inside the house as our dividend. So we have 3 into 24. 3 into 24, we can use our multiplication chart to help us. So locate the row for the 3's. Since we're dividing by 3, we're going to go down the 3 row until we get to our total, which is 24. So we follow it over, and when we get to the 24, we can see that, and we can circle the dividend. So circle the total. Now, move straight up the column until you get to the quotient. The quotient here is 8. That's our answer. So the unknown quotient is 8. So we know that 3 times 8 equals 24 by following the multiplication chart. So there is a multiplication chart on mathisfun.com, and it's a virtual multiplication chart, and you can drag your mouse over to find these spots, and you can use it to drag like I'm doing here, and then it gives you your kind of like your answer as we look for the quotient. So you can utilize that skill or that website. I'm going to delete these notes, make sure you have them before I move. Another way to find the answer without using the multiplication table is to find 24 divided by 3 by thinking of a related multiplication fact. So similar to what we just did, we said that 24 is being divided by 3. Similarly, we used to see it as this, 24 divided by 3. So we can rewrite this as a multiplication fact, something times 3 equals 24. So think, what equals 24 when you multiply by 3? 8. 8 times 3 equals 24. So 8 is the unknown fact. So 8 goes here on top of the house as our quotient, or 8 can go after the equal sign in a division sentence. The unknown is 8. Each person has 8 markers. Pay attention to how they wrote their sentence because they restated the question. The question was, how many markers does each person have? So they said each person has 8 markers. Make sure you have the notes, and if you need these, you can pause this video to check it out. Moving on, we have example number 2. Example number 2 says, to travel to the beach, Angela and her 5 friends will divide up equally into 3 cars. How many friends will be in each car? So, Angela and her 5 friends. Now, that key word "and" tells us to add. So it's almost like a 2-step problem. Even though common sense tells you you should put those together already, you should still be thinking 5 plus 1. And if you're thinking 5 plus 1, that's because Angela and her 5 friends. So there's 6 people. So how many friends will be in each car? So how many people will be in each car? So we have 6 divided by 3. 6 is our total, and we're dividing it by 3 cars. Skip count backwards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we counted back by threes until we got to 0, and we saw that we counted twice. We jumped twice. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Each car will have 2 friends. We're going to move on, so make sure that you pause the video if you need those notes, and we're going to be looking at our guided practice. So in our guided practice, we have 21 divided by 3, and we're going to use the multiplication table. So first, locate the 3. Now, let's go over until we get to our dividend, which is 21. When we get to 21, we're going to circle it, and then we're going to go straight up. When we go straight up, we're going to circle the number that we get to, which is 7. The quotient is 7. So we're going to skip count to find the quotient here. So we already know the answer, but let's practice skip counting. So we're going to count by threes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And once we get to 0, we are finished. Did I do something weird there? 12 divided by 3. Oh, okay. We don't know the answer. I didn't realize they changed this to a different number. So there we go. So I ended up with the right answer. I just didn't realize that they changed our number to 12. So we have 12 divided by 3, which is 4 jumps. So we're going to put 4 jumps here. So we have 4 jumps, and that is 12 divided by 3 equals 4, or 4 times 3 equals 12. If you need these notes, make sure you pause the video. We're moving over to page 373, which is your independent practice. I'm going to ask that you pause the video and work on your independent practice. When you're working on your independent practice, make sure you use the skills that we just went over. If you're questioning how to do a problem, or you want to check your work when you're done your independent practice, play this video and I'll be here to help you. Pause the video now and start your independent practice, page 373 and 374. So remember, you should not be coming back to me unless if you are finished with this work. Once you're finished this page, 373 and 374, you should be coming to me to check on your answers. Let's take a look. We have number 5. Number 5 says skip count backwards to find the answer of 24 divided by 3. So we skip count backwards, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So you notice I counted up by threes because I was skip counting by threes, or you could just say 21 minus 3 is 21, or 24 minus 3 is 21, minus 3 is 18. And you could do it that way too. It's really your call, how you feel comfortable. Now I'm counting all my jumps. So I have 6, 7, 8. I had 8 jumps, which our answer is 8. Check your work, and let's continue. 15 divided by 3, or 3 times 5 equals 15. 27 divided by 3, or 3 times 9 equals 27. 21 divided by 3, or 3 times 7 is 21. Check your work, and let's move on. Find each unknown to solve the puzzle. Write the letter that corresponds with each quotient in the line above each exercise number. Wow. So number 9 says 3 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3, or 3 times 1 equals 3. So that would be D. And I'm going to cross out D. 9 divided by 3, or 3 times 3 equals 9. So that's I. 15 divided by 3, or 3 times 5 equals 15. V. 27 divided by 9, or 9 times 3. Let me see. Wait. 9 times 3 equals 27. Oh, look, I crossed out this I, but we're using it again. It looks like you can use more than once. So we have an I again. Blank divided by 3 equals 8, or 3 times 8 equals 24. S. No? 24. 24. 3 times 8 equals 24. Oh, S. In my brain, I had a different word, but now I see what they're going with. 6 divided by 2, or 2 times 3. Wait, what? 2 times 3 equals 6. That's an I. Again. All right. Maybe we need to unscramble. Oh, okay, I see. We're going to have to unscramble. 3 times 4 equals 12. Whoops, can't write 12. Got to write O. 3 times 6. Oops, can't write 6. Got to write N. So now I have all these letters that go on these lines. So 9 is D, 10 is I, 11 is V, 12 is I, 13 is S. Oh, division. Man, my brain. I don't know why. I got these rabbits in my house. So for those of you that aren't in my class, I have bunnies, and they're staying in the house because it was snowing and it's too cold outside for them. They're too small to be out there, and they keep messing with the bowls that we have. They're glass bowls that for their water and their food, and they're banging them, and it was distracting. But that's just me. I'm a distracted type of person. So division. I was in my head, I thought divide, then I thought divisor. I just had all these other words in my head, and then it turned out to be division. So easy. I was a mistaken guy. All right, so maybe moving on to page 374 to check your work, and let's keep going. So 374, we have a soccer coach buys 3 equally priced soccer balls for $21. So he has 3 soccer balls. So 21 divided by 3, or 3 times what equals 21. So hopefully you said 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Take a look at it, write a division sentence like this. Then label each price tag. So we're going to label these to $7. So we have to make sure there's a dollar sign, because if you just put 7, then you could say, oh, well, we could just buy it with 7, I don't know, pieces of pizza, or 7 shoelaces. You can just buy it with whatever. So make sure you put the dollar sign to show that it's $7. All right. So the price of each ball is $7. That's our answer. Stanley is on a 3-day hike. He will hike a total of 18 miles. So he has a total of 18 divided by 3 days. If he hikes the same number of miles each day, how many miles will he hike the first day? 3 times what equals 18? 6. 6 miles. I'm deleting this, so if you need the notes, make sure you pause it. And now we're going to number 19. Jessica arranged 27 stickers in 3 equal rows. Then she gave 1 row of stickers to Dane and 3 stickers to Kim. How many does she have left? Whoa, multiple parts to this problem. So first things first, she arranged 27 stickers in 3 rows. So she has 27 total stickers, and she puts them in 3 rows. So we have 3 times what equals 27. So again, if you're not sure of 3 times tables, then you could put 3 rows, and you can count out 27 using partitioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you'll find that each row has 7. So 3 times 27. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 9. Sorry if I messed you up there. 9. I saw my mistake as I started to write. So we have 3 times 9 equals 27. So she has 1 row that she gives to Dane. So she has 27 total stickers, and she gives 1 row to Dane. So this goes to Dane. That's 9 stickers that she gives away. So we take away 9. 27 minus 9 is 18. So we have 2 turns into a 1, 7 becomes 17, 17 minus 9 is 8, 1 comes straight down, we have 18 left. Now she gives 3 stickers to Kim. So she gives 3 stickers to Kim, so we cross out 3 for Kim. How many are left? Well, 8 minus 3 is 5, 1 comes down, 15. She has 15 stickers left. So that was a multiple part problem. Hopefully you found yourself to be successful with it. There are 24 bananas to be divided among 3 monkeys. So we have 3 monkeys, 24 bananas. So 24 divided by 3 monkeys. 3 times what equals 24? And that is 8. 8 bananas each. Rewrite the story using a related multiplication fact. So we have 3 monkeys and 8 bananas each. So 3 monkeys have 8 bananas each. How many bananas do they have? And then for the number 21, it says, I would need a question mark here. Besides using models, how else can I find 18 divided by 3? So we're not using models, so no array, no drawing circles, and no using manipulatives. How can you find 18 divided by 3? You can use multiplication and the example would be 3 times unknown equals 18, which is 6. So you can describe that by saying that you're using the multiplication table and you're starting with the 3 and you're going over to 18 to find 6. Or if you know your 3's, you can also just say that you're using 3 times 6. So that is your independent practice. And depending on your teacher, you have homework right now and possibly an exit ticket. So make sure that you're doing one of those 2 things or both. So we're looking at, for my class, I would do the odd numbers, which is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. So we're doing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. So once you're finished with your homework and your exit ticket, you are finished with your math. Great job, and thanks for sticking with me through this. Have a wonderful day. Palm it.